Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 20615 Southwest Wright Street here in Aloha. We're located at the front of the home. We're just off to the left of the front doorway. We have a 4-inch cast iron cleanout right in front of the vent here that's closest to the doorway in case it gets buried under the bark dust. Anyway, I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. Here we go. We do have something dangling from the top of the pipe here. This looks like we may have a small root intrusion coming through here. We'll check this out on the way back. Transitions here over to 6-inch concrete pipe here at 44 feet. Alrighty, here at 83 feet from the point of access, we have reached the main lateral. I'm going to do locates to verify where that is, and we'll let the line drain out here for a moment. Some minor standing water here in the concrete. Most of it's around a 16th to an 1/8 of an inch. It's very minimal. Okay, we do have a belly here in the line. It starts here at about 39 feet, extends out to about 43, 44 feet just prior to the transition to concrete. It's holding about 1 inch of standing water. You can see there's quite a bit of debris collecting in the water here. It's very dirty and thick with debris. I would recommend correcting this belly. It's a spot where debris could fairly easily hang up and cause a blockage. It's marked with white paint about 6 feet deep towards the front of the yard. And I'm picking the depth of the line up at both ends at 6 feet 5 inches deep, which tells you that the line is definitely bellied out. Same depth at both ends. It should be getting deeper and deeper as it goes out. Anyway, I do recommend correcting that. It's all mapped out with white paint at the front of the yard. a lot of large chunks of debris stuck in the sewer line like right here. There's 4 or 5 of them throughout the pipe so far. I do recommend a hydrojet to remove those, clean the line out. And it does look like we have a minor root intrusion right here at about 23 feet out. So I'll also get that marked with a white X. Okay, I've located and marked here. For whatever reason, kind of depending on the angle I'm locating at, I'm getting a depth of between 4 feet deep and about 6.5 feet deep. Being back a ways from that belly, I would assume it's going to be on the shallower end of things. But we do have some depth discrepancy there, so use some caution when digging. Most likely the line's around 4 feet deep, but again, it could be deeper than that. I have this marked with a white X about the middle of the yard. I do recommend correcting that. Obviously the root intrusion is small at this point, but it's likely going to continue to grow and could block the line up in the future. I do recommend a hydrojet to clean the line out. Again, we've got a bit of debris built up in the line, and about 4 spots or so there's some big wads of debris that are kind of stuck to the inside of the pipe. Easy spots for debris coming down the line to hang up and build up in the line, cause a blockage. So I recommend correcting the root intrusion at 23 feet out. That's marked with a white X in the middle of the yard. I also recommend correcting the belly from 39 feet to about 43, 44 feet. That's towards the front of the yard, near the street and the large tree. And that one I'm getting at about 6.5 feet deep consistently on both ends of the belly. I also recommend a hydrojet to clean the line out of the debris that's built up in it. And I recommend a rescope after the repair work and jetting to make sure everything was prepared properly and cleaned out properly.